Today we're going to talk about digital media. This is something we will cover over the next 4 to 5 weeks. We will cover it about one lesson per week. Digital media is electronic and media devices such as computers, laptops, iPhones, social media, and computer gaming. Digital media is how we communicate. It's how we create different things, how we interact with one another, our devices and applications. It's not just how we communicate through social media, but it's more than that. It's with our devices and the applications that are there. Maybe you've noticed before when you've not even had your cell phone in your pocket and you felt the quote-unquote ghost vibrate, where you think someone is calling or texting, and actually they are not. Now grab the handout, Digital Life 102, on the table in the front. Pause the video and work through the handout with your partner. Digital Life 102. Go to My Big Campus under Schoolwork. Find Digital Citizenship number 1 assignment. Then answer the first 2 questions. Only the first 2 questions, and save your work. You can pause the video to complete. We're going to talk a little about simile. It's a comparison of 2 things by using the words like or as. Example, as tall as a giraffe, and giraffes are tall. For something different, let us use simile to talk about our digital life and our digital citizenship. Before we talk about our digital life and digital citizenship, let's have a few prep questions. Open up your notes and jot down brief responses to the following questions. How big of a role does digital media play in your life? A little? Some? A lot? What are your favorite and least favorite things to do with digital media? Do you connect with others or even create things with digital media? What are positive and not so positive aspects of having digital media in your life? Now time to use the simile. You will head back to My Big Campus and continue with the next 2 questions on your schoolwork. Only the next 2 questions. Pause the video now to complete.
It's so much easier to talk to people on Facebook. I mean, you don't have to see them face to face. You have the guts to do stuff on the computer that you don't have the guts to do in person sometimes.
With my cell phone, I text a lot, probably over 400 a day.
My parents wouldn't hear what I'm talking about so much, and they just know I'm online. They don't know what I'm doing, which is bad to say, but yeah, that's pretty much why, just to have that privacy factor.
I was in a picture with one of my friends. One of the pictures were posted and everyone thought that we had alcohol in our cups. So when it went online, like all of our parents saw them and we all got in trouble.
Kind of wish that there was more control on Facebook and online and everything.
I regret a lot of things I put on there. Like 2 weeks later, I'm thinking, why did I do that?
Like online people are completely different people. Like some people, they're more open than they are face to face.
You know, you can show your age. So it's cool because I'm kind of treated like an adult.
I was surprised because I know people lie, but I wasn't like expecting someone to lie about their age.
On the computer, you can take time and think about what you want to say and really think about what you're trying to get across to the person.
I totally believe rumors are worse online because it's so much easier to spread online.
I kind of feel like sometimes I can be the cyberbully, but sometimes other people can be the same too.
You know, if you don't like a person, you go on their Facebook and you just talk about them.
I think people make fun of other people online and in person because they have their own insecurities about themselves.
I blog my poetry. You can actually tag people that you want to read it, and it won't be so public.
It was a project for school, and we figured if it was good enough, we'd upload it to YouTube. There was like a copyright claim because we used the song, so now it's like all blank.
The internet isn't really about the internet itself, it's about the people who use it.
Like Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility.
Now we're going to respond to the video on social media. Head back to My Big Campus and respond to the video through the next 2 questions. Only the next 2 questions, and make sure to save your work. You can pause the video at this time. I hope you've taken this lesson on digital citizenship not as a, here, don't do this, this is all negative, this is bad, because it's great. There's so many things that technology has opened up into our world, and it's incredible. We can do so much, we can stay connected. But I think there's perspective, and that's what really matters. And what are we doing with our digital citizenship? That's what we're going to be talking about each one of these lessons. I want to read this scripture to you because I believe it applies. It says this, it's out of Matthew 5. Here's another way to put it. You're here to be light, bringing out the God colors in the world. God is not a secret to be kept. We're going public with this, as public as a city on a hill. If I make you light bearers, do not think I'm going to hide you. I'm putting you on a light stand. So let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. So when we think about digital citizenship, it's the same as just being a person everywhere. But it's out there for everyone and the people we send to. So let's consider being the same person. That whole thing of not just performance, but character when we deal with digital citizenship. Got one more video for you to watch. Hopefully it's fun. A little cheesy at times, but I thought it was cool. Here you go.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Social media can be complicated. Here's some things to think about to help you post smart. Flowcab, let's go.
I might show you where I'm going, but I think before I'm posting, all my pictures have been chosen, not just posting whatever. I might show you where I'm going, but I think before I'm posting, all my pictures have been chosen, not just posting whatever.
So many sites to post pics and post comments and make your friends say, holy smokes, like Robin. Your posts live forever, that's a long time. So don't overshare when you go online. Yeah, your digital footprint will stick with you. So stop and think before you post that picture or message. Flowcab, let's go. The top 10 things to think about before you post.
Number 1.
Ask yourself, would you say it in real life? If the answer's no, don't post it online. And if you wouldn't want it said about you, don't post it about someone else. That's the golden rule.
Number 2.
Are your posts vain and narcissistic about your perfect life, all designed to elicit jealousy and envy in the people who read it? If so, don't post that brag, delete it.
Number 3.
That's TMI, folks.
I have a rash.
Well, I didn't want to know.
Number 4.
Are you posting every detail of your life? Who in their right mind is gonna find that nice? Woke up, hashtag bagel, hashtag shower, and 20 more posts in the next half hour. Think about the reader when you're sharing. Edit your posting, your friends will keep caring. Number 5, a bit like 4, here's what else. Keep your relationship details to yourself. You don't need to post every hug and sunset. That might make your single friends feel upset. A moment still has meaning if you don't post it. Know this. Now let me get back and focus. Number 6, the cryptic cliffhanger, man. Like,
dude, no one understands.
It's a little desperate, begging for attention. Just be upfront off the bat with what you mentioned. Number 7, are your posts all complaining? You really need pity just because it's raining. Number 8, curate your photos like a museum. Don't post pics you wouldn't want your grandma seeing. Goes double for anything risky or risque that could affect your future in a big way. And that's doubly true if it's a photo of a friend and not just you.
Number 9,
check your privacy settings. I mean it, want creeps of future employers to read it. You really want your Insta-face tweets like concrete? I mean all over the streets.
Number 10,
post smart, okay, and spread love. That's the Brooklyn way.
I might show you where I'm going, but I think before I'm posting. All my pictures have been chosen, not just posting whatever. I might show you where I'm going, but I think before I'm posting. All my pictures have been chosen, not just posting whatever.
So think twice, y'all, before you post. Be smart, be safe, and be out.
So the question is, who are we when no one is looking? This is our character. Not only does it apply in our life when we are talking face to face, but it also applies when we're online, our digital citizenship. I hope you have enjoyed this time of our first lesson for digital media as it concerns digital citizenship. We have one more task to complete, and then you'll be done. Read, follow the instructions, and that's it. Thanks.